For students who are interested in studying abroad, one of the main concerns they have is with the cost, as well as financial anxiety about the availability of financial aid and scholarships. As a study abroad alumni, the expense of studying abroad was one of my biggest concerns. I'd like to pass on some tips and tricks that I used to make studying abroad more affordable. If you're worried about the costs of studying abroad, don't hesitate to search online for hundreds of study abroad scholarships. Some are minority or career specific, while others are general and competition scholarships. Don't forget to research university scholarships as well. Many universities and study abroad programs like IFSA-Butler and Alliance also offer excellent student scholarships for going abroad, so apply. You don't know until you seek out the many available scholarship opportunities. A necessary cost will be the flights to and from your host country. My trick for booking the cheapest flights possible was to use budget-friendly websites. These websites often sell student rate plane tickets and even have great coupon codes to save you money. Always compare flight prices on multiple websites to snag the best deal. A problem I had before I went abroad was how I'd access all my money. You want to avoid foreign transaction fees while using your credit or debit card abroad. Find out what your bank charges. Don't be afraid to shop around for the best deal, even if it means opening a new account. It's worth it to avoid extra charges and easily access your money no matter where you are. In my case, I researched review websites and ended up opening a new debit card that saved me from paying fees. Another way I saved big while studying abroad was avoiding a hefty phone service and data plan. Instead of paying for international coverage, ask your phone carrier to unlock your smartphone. This way, you can put in a SIM card from your host country and buy a cheaper data plan abroad. If you're like me and unable to get your phone unlocked, get free messenger apps that only require Wi-Fi. Something else to consider while planning your budget is choosing where to study abroad. One way you can make your study abroad experience more affordable is by choosing to study in countries where you can get a lot more for your dollar. Personally, I studied abroad in China, where food, transportation, and shopping goods are all relatively cheap. However, you can still make a very expensive country, like Australia or England, more affordable by choosing to study outside of their most expensive cities. Once you're in your host country, you may use your weekends to travel. Although you may plan to travel to neighboring countries or other far-off destinations within your host country, don't forget to spend your time exploring your host city. Although I was in Shanghai for 4 months, I left feeling like I'd barely scratched the surface of what Shanghai had to offer. I do not regret my decision to study for a term in Shanghai, China. From improving my language skills, having an internship, forming long-lasting friendships, to immersing myself in a completely new culture, studying abroad in China was definitely worth investing in. I hope my tips and advice help you have a wonderful study abroad experience.